This week, we are heading to the most magical place on Earth.
I'm ready for my Disney adventure. Got my hat, my backpack, and my refillable popcorn bucket. You ready to go, John?
Yeah. Disney is the final destination on our first retirement trip.
I got it, John.
And camping here wasn't cheap.
We just paid $250 to camp. Not a hotel, not a cabin, to park our RV at Disney, and that's off season.
So there's a reason why people book this place a year in advance. This isn't just a campground.
It's the only place in the world where your RV is on property at Disney.
And man, you can't beat that if you're going to Disney World.
The site we're staying in happens to be Site 320, and it is a nice site, I'll say that. The best thing about this site is what we'll show you in a minute, the back. Depending on which loop you're in, this may be a little challenging if you have a fifth wheel or something as large as our 37-footer here, or even larger.
John, you've been talking enough. Let's show these people what we're talking about. Come on, I know you want to get that pretty face out there. Look at that pretty face.
Oh, there's one more thing before we go back. One thing I love that they added since we were here last are these yellow lines. Because when we first came, it was a nightmare trying to get through these roads because people's cars were sticking out into the road. And so you had to try to maneuver around to get people to move just to get to your site. Now, because of, I guess, fire codes, they have these yellow lines that are about 2.5, 3 feet wide that you have to keep your car or your vehicle or your RV within.
Can we please show them the site now?
Let's go. I don't know what's taking you so long to show people the site.
I have got to give myself some credit on this one. I don't know how John's going to feel about it, but we had a couple of issues with this site. One is there's a tree directly behind us, and we had to make sure that we fit without having our RV, touching those branches or going into those branches. And then the other thing is we had the, I'm going to call it the water log. It was super, super close to this slide.
It's right there.
And so we had to get it just right in order for us to fit.
These look like they've all been replaced. It looks brand new. The only complaint I have about their sewer is that it's kind of high. But other than that, it's great because it has a drain there. And if you have any spills, they go into this little sink area and you can rinse them all down the drain.
Hey, John, by the way, how is that Camco?
I'm really loving this new elbow I got because it has this lever here and you push down the lever and it expands the rubber seal, and I don't have to screw in anything, and if there's no threads there, it just seals automatically. And then I lift that up and it pops right out. It's great. As you can see, our area is kind of narrow in this site. Well, the pad stops there, but the actual border is where I'm standing.
This, John, you gotta tell them about this, right? Well, so first of all, right, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, to get from where I am to get to John,
yes.
I have got to navigate, and I'm short, but I still have to navigate this slide. So, and our picnic table, we moved it out as far as we could, but it's still kind of close to the edge of the slide. Now, the other issue we had, which John had tons of fun with, is that tree right there.
Yes, we were out here, not we, Sherry was out here cooking.
In the rain.
With our son here, so she was cooking breakfast for him. We wanted to use the awning, and she hit the awning, and it went all the way to the tree, and it just started trying to keep going against the tree.
My bad. I should have noticed that.
With some trial and error, we figured out we could take it all the way out within inches of the tree and keep her dry.
And no, I don't have any video of it, because whenever something bad happens, my first thing is, let's fix it.
You were also busy cooking.
There's one other issue. So we needed to come as far back with the RV as we could so that the Jeep would be able to fit behind the yellow lines.
Yeah, because this campsite does not have dedicated parking for visitors or even the people staying here. You need to park on your site.
And that is why, if you look at my Jeep, it is parked kind of in an awkward angle, because we also had to navigate past this tree. Now, we would have been able just to pull my Jeep straight in like that if there wasn't a tree right there, because that's what everybody else was doing. But there are so many good things about this site. One is they take very good care of this property. Every time somebody moves out, they are here cleaning. They're using soap. They're washing the pads. They're washing the sewer area. They're washing down everything, the tables. And I don't think I've ever seen that at another campground. It's like almost, they have people going around constantly, and they're constantly cleaning these sites, blowing off the leaves. It's really great thing that they're doing. Now, I want to show you this area over here. Oh wait, John, you forgot.
Oh yes, they come with grills.
And there's such a cute palm tree next to it. It's kind of dangerous now that I think about it.
In the grill.
The palm trees in the grill. We did think about not parking in this site, and we called Disney and we said, hey, look, here's the problem. You know, it's a really tight site. We don't really have a lot of space here. But Disney was really good about it, because then I said, but you know what, guys, you have this wonderful area out back. Can we like go into the wooded area that's, you know, outside of the boundaries of the campsite and enjoy ourselves there? And what did they say?
They said that's absolutely fine.
Which was fantastic. So this is the area that we mostly hung out in. We moved our table when we made breakfast, but we had our table out here, we had our chair, we sat out here, we read, I did a little editing. But this was a really nice area. It's a nice big area to relax in. It's shaded.
Show them what the view looks like.
Oh yeah, the view from here is really what's spectacular. We had a good time. Like, our neighbor kind of gave us a heads up.
Yeah.
Like, he came over and he's like, there are deer out there, there are deer out there. And he said that they get bobcats and coyotes too, which I wasn't too happy about. But they didn't bother us. But there were deer and birds and turkeys and all kinds of wild animals. And well, there was one pesky little squirrel, one sneaky little squirrel.
A sneaky squirrel.
But I mean, it's just been this is what I think of when I think of camping, you know what I mean?
I know, you like the environment, you like being out in the woods.
And what I really appreciate is that in Florida, every single body of water has what? Gators! It has gators!
Like what?
But
what do they have?
They have
A fence.
although I do hear that gators can crawl fences.
I'm sure that rope will stop a gator.
Absolutely. All right, let's show some other fun stuff that you can do here. And I think I'll leave it up to you guys. You tell me if whether or not this is like the best campground around. Let's take a walk to the bathhouse. Each loop has one of these. Outside of here, you have a house phone. They also post information here about what's going on at Fort Wilderness, your various recreation activities and events, and then a wildlife update. I just read something that, if you know me, you know how I feel about this, but it said, for your safety, please be advised that snakes, alligators, bears, and raccoons and other wildlife are present at Walt Disney World Resort. I'm glad I'm finding that out on the last day. It sounds like this actually might be a laundry room. Next stop, the restroom, but only if there's nobody in there. Oh, this is way nicer than I thought it would be. Oh my gosh. It smells good. It's for the most part clean. Showers in the back, but I'm not going that way. I'm sorry. So there are showers in the back, but I'm not going there because there's somebody in there, and I just don't like to go into places when there's somebody in there. So, also, for the most part, if you're in the loops that are close to the settlement, it's very easy to get to, like the boats and the restaurants, the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review, things like that. Overall, that's a really nice comfort station.
You can fish at the fort or take in some sun at Clementine's Beach, which is right near the Fort Wilderness Landing. That pup's having a good time. You can also catch the boat to the Magic Kingdom, or to the Contemporary Resort, or to the Wilderness Lodge. Now, before we talk about all the noise that's going on in the background, let's get a little history on Fort Wilderness. Fort Wilderness was Disney's answer to the Great American Road Trip. It was envisioned by Walt as a rustic, nature-focused escape for families. Built in November 1971, the fort opened just weeks after the Magic Kingdom. The heart of the settlement, Pioneer Hall, Disney wanted it to feel like a frontier outpost that had been there for a century. But the landscape, it's changing. Sitting alarmingly close to Pioneer Hall is the new luxury DVC hotel, Lakeshore Lodge. Let us know what you think. Are you concerned that Fort Wilderness campgrounds will never be the same? Drop it in the comments.
They took my shooting range. It's time to head out away for Disney. We're going to start heading slowly home.
So John,
Yes.
what was your favorite ride this trip?
You know, I did like Test Track. They changed it a lot. But I have to say, my favorite ride is Rise of the Resistance.
I'm with you on that one.
I really like that ride.
All right, well, that ends our trip to Disney World. We had a great time, got to see our son, got to go to the parks, got to camp out. It was awesome. If you like this video, you want to check out this other video right here on John's face. It'll be a good one, really.